closing for the reading before we move on to talking more specifics about the Bakken Pipeline itself. And as Fred said, he's the co-editor of this anthology. The Bakken region is his home. I first met him in 2004 at a community meeting that many of us here helped with in Ames, Iowa, and he was a new graduate student in the program. And he came up to me after the meeting and introduced himself, and he said, "Why do I feel as if pipelines are following me?" I said, "I don't know, but we're glad you're here," because he understood what was happening in the Bakken region in a way that we didn't even understand yet. And so these are his words that I will read to you from the email that he sent me. He asked me to read these with you. "My home is on fire. The Badlands of western North Dakota bore my spine in childhood, and the Missouri River was my main artery, the place where I caught tadpoles in tiny backwater eddies. Both now are cut, salted, pumped, and ruined because of our dependence upon oil. The Missouri River now carries radioactive material. The godwits no longer nest in traditional nesting grounds, and the sage grouse has all but disappeared from western North Dakota. North Dakota, through the Bakken Pipeline, is now coming home to me in Iowa. Where North Dakota has failed, we have the opportunity to right the wrong of the Iowa Utilities Board. The Dakota Access Pipeline will haul 25 million gallons of crude, volatile oil across Iowa's precious farmland, waterways, and historic sites. It is not us against the union workers, and it is not a choice between jobs and farmland. It is a chance and a choice for us to look deep within ourselves and fight to protect our soil, our water, our air, and the communities we so desperately depend upon. We are in this together. Mark this day, those people who surround you here, who cheer you on across the distance, because today is the day we begin to lay our bodies down, saying no to big oil, and yes to community, to relationships, to living better on the land." I'm sure you have some questions, either of those of us who read. We also, Sylvia Spalding, Mark Edwards in the back, who's been an active pipeline fighter on this front and helping us with these flotillas a tremendous amount. We'll both respond to some questions too to let you know more about the concerns we have with this pipeline, the strategies we have for taking it, stopping it, not just in Iowa, but as a total project. And so, Mark, yeah, you ready? You gonna tell us how to do that? So we would like, if Fred and Carolyn, Rachel, these questions about how we can use art, how we can use protest as activism, these are important things to think about here. Sylvia, if you would join me up front now, and we can take questions from the audience about